Kind of to lead off with what I just asked Coach there, you had a little bit of a change at center today. How did you see that kind of work throughout the game?
I mean, like he said, Brett had a smile on his face. He didn't flinch at all, and that's somebody I'm really proud of, coming in here as an early enrollee. Nothing's really changed in the way he's prepared himself and the way he's worked. Earning that scholarship, that was huge, obviously, this offseason, and he's somebody who absolutely deserves that and more. So to see him come in, have that success, I was like, yeah, I believe in you. You've worked for this moment. You're ready. And he didn't flinch at all. He did a tremendous job.
How often do you take snaps from him in practice? How out of the ordinary was that?
It wasn't too out of the unordinary. Like he talked about, we rotate a lot of people, so I have those reps with him at center, and then pre-practice, that's who I catch snaps from, so I was used to his snaps.
I know you heard me ask Coach about it, but that throw to Dawson, and what were you seeing on that play, and how you be able to fit that ball in that tight coverage?
We talked about it during the week. We had a look down here, going into this end zone where OD took the inside route as well, and I threw it over the top with more air. And one thing we talked about, especially in their one high, their safeties, they tend to lean towards one hash or another. So with that one, that was one I wanted to give him a chance. Safety was to the right hash going towards the student section. So just look him off. And like he said, it might be a laser ball instead of a layer ball. And OD made a tremendous catch. And obviously, like I said, when I put the ball in my playmakers' hands, they make it easy for me, and they do the rest.
Alonza, you guys scored on your first 3 possessions. 2 of them were kind of longer drives, efficient. Yeah. Obviously, one's the quick strike. How much of a rhythm did you get into personally, and how much of a rhythm did it feel like this offense was in just coming out of the gates?
That's one thing we've been emphasizing for the past couple of weeks is just getting off to a fast start and, going 3 for 3 early. That's complementary football. Defense, they can be more aggressive. In other facets of the game, they can be more aggressive as well. But once this offense is clicking, it's dangerous. So that was a sneak peek of what we can do.
And coaches kind of referred to this kind of last 4 stretch here as its own segment coming out of the open date. How much momentum do you have as a team right now, and what do you think you guys can accomplish here down the stretch?
I mean, all of our dreams and aspirations are still in front of us. Obviously, we secured a bowl game, but if I know the guys in that locker room, that's not enough for us. We still have our eyes on that Sun Belt championship, and we knew that these last 4 games we were going to have to run the table, and we have a big one next week because it's the next game and then another one. So just continuing to stick together.
Sneak in one more, I guess. You completed at least 3 passes to 6 different receivers.
Yeah.
That's not just spreading the ball around, but that's getting good production from a lot of guys. What does that say about where you're at chemistry-wise with the receiver group and tight ends and running backs included?
I mean, that's just the versatility of this offense. I've talked about it with Dave during the offseason. We talked about it in previous weeks. Coach Kennedy's system, that's what it allows for, multiple guys to get their hands on the football. And, guys are at different positions. And when you have that type of versatility and the playmakers that I do, everybody's going to get a ball and get the target.
You've found a lot of success this year going with the deep ball outside of the numbers. How much is that practice versus just kind of maybe where you find your comfort?
I believe it's game plan as well, and that's more of a testament to, those guys on the outside being able to win those one-on-ones like Coach Chesney talked about, and just the trust and belief that we have in each other to be able to make those big plays.
In the first half, you guys converted 7 of your first 8 third downs. What was different today on third down than maybe the previous week against Southern Miss where you guys went 2 of 12?
It's just execution. Like we talked about all week in practice, our energy and effort was there. It's just execution. There was nothing physically that we had to do different, just locking in a little bit mentally and really emphasizing that down and distance because third downs lead to touchdowns. So that's what it was. I'm good.
Yeah, Alonza, I want to ask you about 5 for 6 in the red zone for the team.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a couple against Georgia Southern where you guys had some good field position, couldn't score. So how does it go 5 for 6?
Oh, that's huge. Anytime you convert in the red zone, and like I said, it's just complementary football. Defense can be more aggressive, and not only that, but it instills confidence in everybody on that sideline, and Coach Kennedy to be more aggressive coming out. So that's definitely important. Third down in the red zone.
Wayne getting his 2 touchdowns tonight, his first 2 of his career.
Yeah.
What was it like as a teammate to see him have that kind of night?
I mean, that's amazing. That's my guy that I came in with. I call him Chicken Wing. So kind of a little play on words right there. We're not going to talk about it, but he should have had his first career touchdown last week. But I'm super proud of him, man. That's somebody somebody else who stepped up. Brett Davis, putting in the work. His preparation hasn't changed. Him and his brother, they're extremely hard workers, and I respect both of them extremely. So super proud of them.
You were obviously earlier in the season got to watch your little brother score, and then today you get in the end zone too. How did that one feel to get in there twice?
Yeah, it definitely was a blessing. Me and Lil Bro, we work hard all off season. Anybody, you can ask anybody, they'll tell you. We put the time and we put the work in. So, very, very excited for that.
And then the running back room it's gotten hit by the injury so far this year. How have you seen this group kind of respond and come together to make sure that, those losses aren't leaving, an impact on the field?
Yeah, the group has definitely stepped up, even the other guys. It's next man up mentality, every day. So just being able to come prepared to work every single day, and just being on top of our game, and I think Coach Sim does a great job of preparing us and, just giving us little intricacies to the game to allow us to be prepared for these teams and the opponents. So, definitely everybody's ready, and it's next man up mentality.
Coach Sim just talked about, establishing more of like an NFL style in terms of the running game and some of the pass protection stuff. How do you feel like you've dealt with that over the year, and how have you improved throughout the season?
Yeah, just being able to trust what Kennedy and the offense does. He does a great job of, putting little bends and creaks to the offense and being able to, get the right guys in space and the right guys in the right place at times. So, just being able to trust it, trust everything that he does for us in the offense. And I think everybody on the team, on the offense does a great job of doing that.
With recent injuries, you and Pedway stepped up as, the lead running back duo here. How do you just kind of walk me through like y'all's relationship off the field a little bit? And what do you kind of see of being his teammate?
Yeah, George is a cool guy. A lot of people, you'll take him for how you take him, but he's a cool guy, and just being able to develop a relationship with him. He's very smart. He gives me little pointers to my game and allows me to become a better person and a better player. As a college football player. So our relationship is pretty tight, and I appreciate George for everything he does.
When you guys scored on your first 3 offensive possessions, what kind of a rhythm was this offense in really right from the start tonight? Yeah,
that was huge for us. Going into the bye week, we really harped on getting back to what we do well. And I think we did a great job of doing that. Kennedy, he was a magician tonight. He called the plays well. He got the right guys in the right place at times. So, that was really big for us, being able to start fast and get back to what we do well and what we do. So,
you were one of 3 JMU players to catch a touchdown pass. 6 different guys had at least 3 catches. How well did it work spreading the ball around, and how much credit does Alonza get for getting the ball to a lot of different people?
Yeah, it worked very well. Zoe, he does a great job throughout the week in practice, just practicing different looks and seeing different things and getting the ball to the right guys at the right time. So, big kudos to Zoe tonight. He had good eyes, good patience, and he made very well decisions tonight. So, appreciate you, Zoe.
Coach earlier in the week was talking about the importance of playing your best football in the month of November. How close do you feel you guys are as a unit of reaching that point? Yeah,
we're definitely close. We showed it back playing at UNC, what we're really capable of. And, the biggest goal moving on to these last 3 weeks is being able to, just get back to what we do well and just getting back to who we are as a JMU football offense. So, it was really exciting to see tonight, what we were able to do. And, we just foot on the gas for the rest of the season.
Between you, GP, and Joby tonight, you guys are all averaging 6 yards or more per carry. What's kind of allowed you this year to kind of extend that and make sure you guys have these long averages?
Yeah, just being able to, run hard and run aggressive. We harp on it all week. Coach Sims, that was a big point of emphasis. One of our 3 keys to victory this week was being able to, have aggressive finishes, especially in the second level when we do break free. So, he definitely gave us a bunch of drills and a bunch of pointers this week. Moving forward, allow us to play our best game.
Obviously a hugely impressive night here from you tonight, scoring your first career rushing touchdown and receiving touchdown. Just kind of walk me through how you're feeling after those 2 touchdowns and where tonight ranks kind of on your hierarchy or scale of your greatest athletic achievements?
Yeah, really exciting for me, but it's definitely bigger than that. We got a lot of things ahead of us. We still got a few games to finish and being able to, just keep the foot on the gas pedal. So me being able to do that, allow our offense to continue to be dynamic and to be able to just, keep pushing. So, appreciate me on that end, but just being able to, help this offense and do what we do best.
Along those same lines, this is a 4-game stretch here, kind of a final phase of the regular season. How big is it not just to win tonight, but to play such a complete game really in all 3 phases?
That's definitely big for us. How I said earlier, coming off the bye week, just being able to get back to what we do well, and I think we did a great job at that. So this is a good start for us on this 4-week stretch, and just being able to continue to ramp it up. We're not finished here yet, so just being able to continue to put the foot on the gas.
What were you seeing from your defense tonight? You guys held them to less than 50 rushing yards. What was going right, stopping them on the ground?
It started with Coach Hemp. He had a great game plan for us, allowing us to be able to put us in the right spots and be able to fly around from the first snap. That's really it.
Playing without Dobbs, what kind of pressure did that put on other guys on the defense, and how do you think y'all responded?
It probably put the most pressure on me, just because I got to do the communications and things of that sort. But that's just I took that as a challenge. I accepted it. Just wanted to get my guys on the right page and the right calls this week, and I feel like I did a pretty decent job at it.
How much did the open date help? The fact that you had kind of 2 weeks to maybe work in that role.
It was great. Just being able to let the D line be able to hear my voice instead of Dobbs, just to get a different type of feel and let them know, like, it may be you may hear a tad bit different voice, but it's going to be zero drop off.
During your career here, you've had some injuries, you've had some up and down moments. So how did it feel tonight to just be able to get out on the field and be a constant supporter of this defense?
Yeah, I have been through probably every single thing that you can probably go through in your career. But it's about just taking it one day at a time and trying to be the best person that you can each day.
Personally, I just kind of wanted to ask you, with having a family and growing up, how has that kind of changed you, as a man and throughout the past couple of years in your life?
Can you say that again? My bad.
Just having a couple kids, how has that changed you?
Yeah, so I don't know. This is for JMU Nation. I just had my first son October 8th, 2024. That was this season. But it's just kind of just made me understand that everything isn't as serious as you think. It's bigger things out there that you have to really focus on and really think about. And really just being able, I know I have a son, but I'm one of the older guys on the team, and just really being able to lead the guys and tell them certain things or what to do, what not to do. And like from the other question, I've been through pretty much everything that you can go through within a college career. So I feel like I'm a good advocate to talk to, or to be able to talk to.
Moving back to Dobbs a little bit, I know obviously you're on the field when he's on the sideline, but when y'all went back to the sideline when the drive ended, what was it like, him kind of being in a coaching role a little bit?
It was great. We got the iPads right there. He's telling me what he sees, what he think they might come to or go to next. He's a great leader. He's the ultimate leader and competitor.
Just even outside of today, what's it been like kind of building that relationship with Dobbs, obviously another older guy like yourself?
Mm-hmm. We're two high-level thinkers at Mike linebacker. It's just great to be able to have somebody that you can bounce ideas off of, or see how they see the play and see how they think about the play. It's really just amazing to be able to have them type of conversations with him.
Coach talked about the fact that this is kind of like the 4-game stretch here. It's a new phase of the season coming out of the open date. How much momentum do you guys take from playing this well as you go down the stretch here for these last 3 regular season games?
We're trying to use this as momentum, but we're going to try to enjoy it for this next. But we got to get back to work. We got to practice tomorrow, so it's great that we got to win. We're going to try to build on it and keep going with it. But we got a next hard ODU team that's coming up, and we have to be ready for them and put this one behind us.
You do have 3 challenging games to end the slate here, the regular season. What do you hope to accomplish here in the next 3 weeks?
Win. That's all. Win.
What does it mean to – you're from 757, correct?
Yeah.
What does it mean to go home next week?
It means everything. This is my last college season. That probably will be my last time playing in the 757. You got to put on the show. Sure.
Coach was talking about the energy that you bring and kind of the enjoyment that you play with. I kind of want to just walk me through like how much fun you having out there today and just so far this season.
Yeah, I mean it's great. It's so much fun. You know, I can't even describe it. It helps you just enjoy life almost, and you know the friends I've made this season have made this season so much fun for me, and how good we have been playing. And it's hard to just go out there and not have fun. You know, it's even if I tried to, it's just I enjoy it so much. I can't even control my emotions on the field of how much fun I'm having.
What is Coach Daniels meant for this D line, and what did he what did you guys see on film this week to lead to the success?
Yeah, no, he set us up perfect. He knew pretty much everything they were going to do, and he told us it, and he put it in practice, and it was like we were out there, and we knew almost every play they were going to run, and we were able to play fast and do what play how we wanted to play, because we knew what they were doing, and we were playing free, and it helped a lot. He's been a great coach for me.
You've talked about it already this year, about how this time last year you were playing at Long Island, not in front of a ton of fans, but now tonight in front of a sold-out crowd, you are at a G5 level and you're getting double teamed quite a bit. How much have you seen yourself grow in just this last year and kind of growing into being this, group of 5 level power?
Yeah, no, it's completely different from where I was at. And, when I came over, I knew it was going to be different, but I didn't think this much different. And I think, how many people are here is another reason why it's so fun for me. But it took a little bit for me to grow. The first couple of games, I felt like I was still playing FCS football. But now I think we're in, all the way go of G5, and we're going to keep improving, not just me, but, all the new guys that came in.
Earlier this season, we've talked to you a little bit about what works and doesn't work for you specifically in the pass rush. What do you feel worked for you today to rush the QB 4 times and get those 2 sacks?
Yeah, I think it might have been last time I was here I told you guys I need to improve, and I think I did a decent job of it. I think I'm not as one-dimensional as I was the first couple weeks, and I think being able to use power and speed helped me get there a lot more than even I expected to today.
Here, Coach mentioned the idea that this is a new phase here, this 4-game stretch at the end of the regular season. You're coming out of the open date. What does playing this well in the start of this stretch do for this team?
Yeah, no, it's huge. We needed this because we haven't been the same. The middle season part we just had compared to the beginning of the season. So I think us coming out here and doing that it's really huge. And even during the bye week when you realize there's only 4 games left, it makes you say, hey, have I given enough? Have I done enough? So we're going to play as hard as we can, and hopefully every game turns out like this.
And you heard Taurus talking about playing in Dobbs' spot and the communication. From your point of view, how did that all go tonight?
Oh yeah, he's awesome. He just came in right away, and it was like spot on with everything. He didn't miss a single call. It's like everywhere I looked, he was right there on the field, running after somebody, doing this and that, and a lot of props to him. He balled out.
I saw you do the Costco guys dance again, but as a defense, you guys all kind of do the Gatorade celebration.
Yeah.
What's the meaning behind that?
I didn't make it, so I don't have a legitimate meaning for you. I honestly can't give you an answer for that.
Who did create it?
From what I know, I'm going to say DJ Barksdale, but again, not 100% sure. That's more of like the secondary started that. We just, kind of tagged along. But I was also the first one to do the Costco guys dance, so everyone that's famous now because of it, I did it week 2, by the way. So just know that, yeah.